and I give you. Welcome to the show. I am the Star Wars Daddy. I'm bringing you episode 80 of our weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos. And what are these videos? They're recaps of all the vintage Kenner Star Wars items I just sold on eBay on Sunday, where I give shout outs to every single person that purchased from me. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious award in all of collecting. We have a featured figure where we focus in as a collector on that specific figure, looking at COOs and weapons and accessories and all the things you need to know to be an informed collector. And we have a random winner. Somebody's going to win something for free here on this episode. And everything that we sell over on eBay is everything you need to fill holes in your collection for Star Wars. It's action figures, accessories, playsets, vehicles, creatures, everything that you could possibly imagine is being sold every single week here. As you can tell, this is episode 80. 80 weeks we've been just documenting this. But I've been doing this for over 10 years on eBay. And today's features right here. It's gonna be the Bespin Han Solo. I can't believe we haven't done Bespin Han Solo, but there he is. We're gonna take a look at some clips from the movie where he showed up. I think I've got a deleted scene that you might not have seen. So we're gonna throw that in here as long as we don't get copyrights from YouTube. And then we're gonna look at the COOs and the accessories and some information about Han Solo. And hopefully that'll be pretty entertaining. And the Daddy of the Week is actually the Daddy of the Month. 4 weeks in a row is Malcolm out of Massachusetts. He has done it. He's gone insane. He has spent over I don't want to scare him away, but he spent over $10,000 with me over the last 4 weeks, and he's won 4 weeks in a row. It's unbelievable. He had a collection as a child that was sold off from underneath him. I think it was his brother. Sold all of his toys to go purchase a car without him knowing about it. And so he came into some funds and decided, I'm going back and I'm going to collect all of my childhood toys. And he just went nuts. I think he told me he's at 95% of his childhood collection, all from me. He just went nuts. But he still has a couple little things he needs. He needs a 12-inch IG-88. He needs a TIE bomber, the die-cast version. I think he needs the Cloud City playset. And then some other little bits and pieces, I think, to complete everything. And certain types of boxes he needs because he wants the ones from his childhood. And so, man, he has gone nuts. But I will tell you this, he's on a break. At least 2 months. Everybody else has a chance to get back into the swing of things, to become a Daddy of the Week. You have a chance, again, because he is stepping away for 2 months. And so he wanted me to tell everybody that thanks for letting him make all the purchases. He appreciates it. And now it's everybody else's turn to go back to normal. And we'll see what we can do. Who will be the next Daddy of the Week? Because now it could be anybody. And what did we do today? Well, I'll tell you what. I think it's in this corner. We've got a goal right here, try to get to 50,000 because of a collection right here that I purchased for $45,000. I had $5,000 in expenses. We have $50,000 as a break-even goal, and I thought I was going to lose money. But you can see right there, we just missed it this week. We almost hit it after 4 weeks, which is unbelievable. I had no idea we were going to do this kind of this money over the last 4 weeks. So spoiler alert, next week we're going to shatter the goal, and then now it's just going to be profits from this point on. I still have a garage filled with items from this collection right here, and so those will be continued to be sold every single week on eBay until they're all gone. And then I've got the other collections that I've purchased and brought into the inventory here, like this one right here just came out on Sunday, this video. Wow, take a look at that. You never know what side I'm going to throw it up on, but it's right over here. It's probably blocking the goal that's now up in the corner. But we just had that. 6 giant boxes came to me from Maryland from my buddy Aiden. Aiden scours Facebook Marketplace. He finds me deals. He goes and purchases them for me, and then I refund him, and I give him a finder's fee, and then he sends them off to me. It's awesome. And then so I get all these extra collections, and there were 6 giant boxes from this one that happened right here. And then all these things come in. And so we have all those collections that have been coming in on top of the $45,000 collection. And so we got to still make up to pay off those ones as well. But we're really into the profit at this point, to be honest. So it's just unbelievable. I appreciate everybody's bidding. Even if you didn't win, you helped get those prices up. And I really do appreciate all that support. So we sold today $9,950. It got us to that point right there. I think we needed $11,200 is what we needed to break even. So now we're just short by what? $1,300. So $1,300. The bidding right now already for this week's auctions are already at $1,400. So we've already broken even. Okay, so it's all going to work itself out. But it's awesome. And then we sold 121 items today. So we have 121 that we're going to give shout outs to. And then that's an average of $82.25 per listing. And with this giant collection and the stuff that we have going on, $60 is the minimum where I needed to be on pace to break even. And we haven't even had a week that was even close to 60. They're all been shattered. It's been anywhere from $80 to $120, I think, on average per listing. So it's just been absolutely nuts. And if you thought this video was cool, the week before we had another collection video right here, a collection from Canada, which was a fan. He posted something on eBay late one night. I saw it. I was like, oh, I'll put an offer in on this. It looks like a pretty good deal. And I put in an offer. I woke up the next morning. He'd Facebook messaged me because he knew who I was. He's like, I watch you all the time. You're the Star Wars daddy. And so we made a deal outside of eBay that helps him, helps me. And we got another collection in. And all that stuff's been being listed on eBay over the last couple weeks now. And the collection you saw before that, that's all being listed right now. So you're going to see stuff like a Yak Face and Last 17 figures and Droid figures and Ewok cartoon figures and playsets, vehicles, accessories, all that kind of stuff is happening on eBay right now. If you could, before we get into your shout outs and go over all these price points so you can see what these things sell for, please hit the like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to be notified of all the upcoming content, which I will talk about in the outro. At the end of this video, I have a little thing just like this where I kind of lead us out of the video and give you some important information of the stuff that's upcoming. So make sure to hit that bell notification to make sure that you are notified every time a video drops. There will also be a video that plays somewhere maybe halfway through. You never know, but it's about memberships, okay? It's a Star Wars commercial starring me as Carl, who is a rebel soldier back on Hoth. We don't know why he's there, why he didn't escape, why he's still alive. We don't know, but he's there. It's a commercial about memberships and what we give away here for free to you. It is not just early access to videos. It's not some emojis you get in the chat. Those do happen, but we give away stuff for free when you become a member. You also get discounts on your shipping costs when you purchase things on eBay. So when we're doing these shout outs, you're going to hear somebody has free shipping, or they got discounted shipping, or they're a big daddy, they're a trifecta collecta, all these kind of things you're going to hear as we're doing these shout outs. And those are all because they became members. It's clicking the join button above and beyond hitting subscribe. Now there is a cost to that, but I promise you, if you purchase one item per month from me, the membership pays for itself, and then you get all kinds of free stuff. And we have every month, we have members only drawings where I give away over $100 worth of Star Wars stuff to our members. We have so much stuff going on here. And I will say one more thing. If you don't want to have to bid on these items and fight and watch these things and bid the last second and hope that you win and then see you lost and get frustrated, well, memberships in the Daddy and Big Daddy tier, that's the middle and top tier, allow you to reach out to me on my email, which is thestarwarsdaddy@gmail.com. And you can ask me for things that you need in your collection, and I will send you pictures, I will send you pricing, and you purchase outside of eBay. And that is a feature that only happens for members. I've had people reach out to me and ask me if they can do that, and they're not members. And I say, nope. You got to become a member, and then you get that feature because that's only for members. So there's all kinds of stuff that's happening. Make sure to watch the commercial. You're going to see a whole list of things. It gives Carl the force because there's so many perks that come with these memberships that he's able to defeat a Wampa. So just know it's pretty impressive. All right, guys, I've talked way too long. Like always, these intros are never going to become shorter. I promised you they would. They're not going to. But let's get into what we're here for. We're here to give shout outs and thanks to every single one of you that purchased. And let's get into all these sales. Vincent is a new buyer out of Pennsylvania. He's picked up a reproduction. The first thing we're doing is a reproduction. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of these in that $45,000 collection, so we are selling them off to try to recoup. And people need these for their collection. So we've got a reproduction Rain for the Dewback. And I'm selling these for only $13 with $6 shipping. There's still, I think, 6 available. Veronica's a repeat buyer out of California. That'll make the shipping cheap for me, thank goodness. Picked up a freezing Han Solo, and he's wearing a blue jacket by Kenner. But we all know in the movie it was actually brown. So big screw up there by the communication between Lucasfilm and Kenner. This is from 1980, in nice condition, all complete for $23.50 with $5 shipping. Chad is a new buyer and he's international. I don't know where this is headed, but he's picked up 2 items for the first time with the Star Wars Daddy. He's got a Rebel Commando all complete, the China version, near mint condition, beautiful, $24.50. And then another figure that probably met this Rebel Commando. It's Tebow, the Nocio version, near mint condition and all complete, very nice, $20.50 with $10 shipping. Joe is a repeat buyer, and he's a Big Daddy member. He got $10 off on his shipping on this one, and he's picked up the Droid Factory playset. It's near complete. So I think the only thing it was missing were those little tiny pegs. And you know what's so crazy? I found a whole stash of them. I did a little organizing this week, or this weekend, and I just found this baggie filled with them. So, sorry, Joe. I might have some I could sell you if you need them. But it also has a very nice R2-D2. And I was worried there's like $70 right up until the end, and thank goodness some people bid, because the R2-D2 would go for more than the amount that it was sitting at. And this went out for $115.99, along with $10 shipping. Steven is a repeat buyer out of New York, has picked up the INT-4 complete mini rig with a box out of Macau, and I believe it has the instructions as well. I'm looking, I think it's just missing the top flap of the box, but the box is actually pretty decent, so it'll look nice in a display. Went out for $52 with $10 shipping. I couldn't tell you what just happened. It's like the mouse just wasn't working. Whatever I did was do the opposite. Trisha is a repeat buyer of Hawaii. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite places in the entire world. And this gal, Uncle Gundy, is going to have a blast there in Hawaii. Near mint condition, just missing that Reese black rifle. That's what he comes with. Missing that, unfortunately, but he's in very nice condition, near mint. And went out for $76 and $5 shipping. Christostomo, he's back. He's a repeat buyer out of California. We haven't seen him in a few weeks. He's picked up the Rancor Keeper, is all complete from Taiwan. In very nice condition, went out for $21.50 with $5 shipping. Shelly is a repeat buyer, and she's a Daddy member. She buys from me every single week, straight out of Nevada. Has picked up Chief Chirpa. This is a near mint condition figure. It's beautiful. And went out for a very low price of only $11.50. And we didn't get the shipping cost because she's a Daddy member. She gets shipping for free. So this was a very good deal for Shelly. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking that we have this set up. We need something that's there for me to like a fast food type window that I could slide things up to there. Trey is a repeat buyer and a Big Daddy member straight out of Ohio. Has picked up that Han Solo with the trench coat. Just does not have the blaster. I've talked about the blaster before. That's a tricky one. You just never know if it's a solid black or is it a little blue. We never know. And so I just I don't want to sell the wrong thing. So I just say, you know what? I could have a solid black one. It's going with somebody else. I'm just going to throw it in with either a Snaggletooth, a Greedo, one of the large head or small head Han Solos, something like that. That's probably where he's going to end up. $15 for this in near mint condition and free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Michael is a new buyer out of California. Thank goodness. Picked up Max Rebo, and he's complete with his gigantic organ. That sounds weird. His piano. Let's say it like that. He's in near mint condition. It was beautiful. Went out for $52 and $6 shipping. Brian is a new buyer out of Arizona. He's picked up that low gray. Which one is it? It's the Macau version, near mint condition and all complete from 1983. Very nice figure for $16.01 and $5 shipping. Okay, random winner. Random. My wife is picking out a random. Immediately she picks it out. And Why'd you pick this one?
Because last time I chose the left bottom corner, so this time I chose the right bottom corner.
But you realize that nobody at home knows how I'm going to line these up after all the purchases.
And neither do I, so it's random.
Okay, I guess there is no way to know what she's going to do. It will always be random.
Trifecta Collecta.
Mark and Kelly, they're back. It only took a year, but they're 5-time daddies of the week. The combination of the two, they go crazy. They did. And then I think they kind of got everything they needed. So every now and then they pop in, and Big Daddy members and Trifecta Collectors. I finally get to say it. The Trifecta Collecta. They have gone nuts over in the past. And guess what? They picked up a couple items, one of which was the random winner. They're getting free stuff. I put a whole little gift bag full of all kinds of Star Wars stuff. We threw it in there. So hopefully they will appreciate that. And that was the Red Snaggletooth that my wife picked out. She's random. She really is randomly picking these things. There's no way to determine what she's going to pick. I don't even know what she's going to do. I don't even think she knows what she's going to do until it's happening. And then she just kind of explains what she did. But it's a mystery for us all. So it's really going to be random every single time. It's Mark and Kelly. How great is that? Near mint condition on this Red Snaggletooth, all complete, $38. What a great price for me. That's awesome. And then we picked up that speeder bike. It's complete with the box, with the instruction manual from Taiwan, $43.59. Probably a pretty good deal for them on that one. So we evened out. And then $0 shipping because they are Trifecta Collectors. It's good to have you guys back. Clifton is a repeat buyer, and he refuses to become a member. I don't know if he refuses, he doesn't see it, doesn't know. He purchases from me at least every other week. And so it would obviously make sense for him to save money by becoming a member. So maybe this will be the week. Maybe you'll see this. Clifton picked up a beautiful item. It's a Droopy McCool wearing his shorts. Thank goodness he's got those things on. He's got his microphone, which is in very nice condition. I think it's the black one. I do not have a microphone for him, but he's in near mint condition. He's beautiful. Went out for only $31. I think if I sold the microphone by itself, it would have gone for $35. So pretty good deal for Clifton, and but he had to pay the $5 shipping because he has not become a member yet. Robert is a new buyer out of New Jersey. The first item he's decided to pick with the Star Wars Daddy is the Klaatu with the thick skirt. Oh, I think we know we're so happy he's wearing a thick skirt. He's got some things down there you don't want to see. He's all complete in nice condition for $15.50 with $5 shipping. Do you think that I checked to see if it was a new buyer or not? No, you know it. All right. I have a photographic memory except when it's a new buyer or if it's a repeat buyer because I'm an idiot. Randy is a new buyer out of California. And he's picked up the Sears exclusive Imperial Cruiser vehicle. It came out in 1981, which is actually after the original Imperial Transport came out. They used some different stickers. It's not electronic. It's just a big open space in the back. And it has an orange battery cover up top. So different stickers. It's not electronic. I think they kind of figured it out. Like the electronics were horrible. There's been one that I've been able to get to work. And even when you clicked on it, all the different things, you still couldn't really make out what the person was saying. It was horrible. That's one of the worst things that they did, to be honest. But this thing was all complete, very nice, $81 with $20 shipping. Randy is a repeat buyer. He is a big daddy, and he's out of Michigan. And he, today, is getting his members only shirt. There it is. He qualifies. He's been with me for 2 months as a big daddy. And there's the back. We got that logo. Look at that logo. Look how beautiful that thing is. Members only. And there's the shirt. We have a bunch of these going out today. So just know that those are going to be happening. And that's on the big daddy. Now, if you're a daddy, so the lower tier, the middle tier there, you have to wait 6 months. But we have some people that are getting very close to that because we started this in January. So at the end of this month, we're going to start to see some of these daddies start getting their shirts. And man, I'm excited to get these out to everybody. And Randy picked up a bunch of items today. He went nuts. He got the Hoth Wampa creature with a box. And the box is in pretty nice condition overall. This guy went out for $66. Probably a pretty good deal for Randy. And then the Rancor monster with a box, all complete in nice condition, nice joints, everything. $81 there. That's probably another good deal. And only $10 shipping because he got $20 off because he's a big daddy member. And it's a repeat. We always want to check. James is a repeat buyer out of West Virginia. He's picked up 3 items tonight. We've got that Lobot. He's all complete in mint condition. Does anybody even care about Lobot? Yes, I guess the mint condition did it. $17.50. We've got an Imperial Commander. He's all complete in mint condition. Another incredible figure for $25. And then you're hearing it. My favorite sound effect that I use in these videos, it's a pig. It's a Gamorrean Guard pig. Is in near mint condition and all complete. $20. The Hong Kong COO and $7 shipping. Raphael is a repeat buyer out of Florida. Has picked up a last 17. Power of the Force. A Monomon. Some people say a man-a-man. I think it's a monomon. That sounds better to me. A monomon. A man-a-man? It's like a lot of men. We don't need too many men in the room, you know? 1985. He's all complete except half the staff is missing. I've had this staff sitting around for quite a while, and I picked up this figure loose without a staff. So I was like, oh, I'll finally get this staff out of here. And it helped probably the sale for $153.50 with $5 shipping. What do you think? What do you think? Did I? No. Steven is a repeat buyer out of Delaware. Let's not screw up the DE. I don't know why there's only one. Let's see. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware. There's only one state that starts with D. Delaware. And every time I see it, I, for some reason, think Denmark. I don't know why. And it just messes with me every time. I had a blooper a week ago where I lost my mind on Delaware because I said Denmark. And out of Denmark. I don't know what DE stands for ever. I always miss it. I use the F word. I had to bleep myself. But that's Delaware. We know that now. We should have known that before. Picked up the MLC-3 complete mini rig. Came with a box. The box is missing the top flap, but it's still nice. It'll be nice for display. $57 on this guy. And I think the tabs on the dome actually were intact. Hardest thing to find. $10 shipping. William is a new buyer out of Pennsylvania. Has picked up another reproduction item. It's the Rain for the Dewback. We sold 2 of those this week. Those are nice little positive things that happen every now and then as I'm going out through the week and I'm not having any sales, and all of a sudden, boom, somebody purchases a reproduction item. I get 20 bucks here and there. It's pretty good. And this went out for $13. So that's what I sell them for. And I think, again, we have like 6 of them left and $6 shipping. Carlo is a new buyer out of Washington right above me. Thank goodness that'll make the shipping very inexpensive for me. Thank goodness. Because he's picked up a bunch of items. He went nuts for his very first time purchasing from the Star Wars Daddy. He's got a farm boy Luke Skywalker, missing the tip, unfortunately, but the figure was in very nice condition. Very white, very nice overall. $46.50. We got a Tusken Raider sand people, even though it's a sand person. It's all complete. Very nice condition. $27. We've got the Death Squad Commander, all complete from 1977. He's beautiful. $19.50. We've got a Boss. Does anybody care about Boss this week? Actually, not bad for Boss. All complete. $15.50. We got a Chewbacca. It's the medium Hong Kong COO on the back of the leg, near mint condition and all complete. $15.50 with $9 shipping. Steve is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He got $10 discount on his shipping today. And he picked up that die-cast Y-Wing. Came with a box. It's loose. And it's missing the bomb, unfortunately. But still went out for $50 with $5 shipping.
Trifecta collector.
James is a trifecta collector. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week, and he is a Big Daddy member. And he's picked up a bunch of items today, and he picked up a bunch of these 3D printed Probots that I'm making and some Dianoga trash monsters because he wants extra entries in this month's drawing for members only because we have a ton of incredible items. I'm going to pop them up right here. Take a look at these things right here. This is what the giveaway is going to be this month. So you got to become a member before June 30th to be entered into all these things. We've got some modern mint on cards. We've got some vintage stuff. We've got some weird stuff. And everybody that wins from members is going to receive a free Dick Tracy action figure and a free Dick Tracy wax packs of cards that's never been opened. So we're throwing some additional stuff on top of it. But members have the ability to purchase these little 3D printed things from me, because they want these in their collection, and it gives them an extra entry on top of the entries they already have. So that's what James has done. He's bought 4. So he's got to win this coming drawing, or he's going to lose his mind. And he's picked up a bunch of items from me today. He went nuts. He picked up that pink tusk walrus man. He's all complete in nice condition for $14.50. We're now going to start a run with James, I guarantee you, because he's told me, of bounty hunters. He's going to go nuts on bounty hunters, and he's picked up a Forlome, the no COO version in near mint condition, all complete, beautiful item, $28, an IG-88 in near mint condition, all complete with those two guns that he has for $25. He picked up a Jabba the Hutt playset with the manual, with the sales sheet, all complete with a box. It's very nice for only $115. You got to steal on that one. He picked up Dengar. Does anybody care about Dengar? We know James does. James loves Dengar. And I'm actually looking at something Dengar related. As next month's, July's giveaway, maybe I might purchase something so we can give it away because it's pretty cool. I want one for my collection. So keep your eyes out. But nobody cared about Dengar this week because he got it for the starting bid price of $10. We've also got a split visor Hoth Stormtrooper. He's freezing cold because he doesn't have a skirt, but he's got his blaster for $15.50. That FX7, the orange eye, all complete, in nice condition for $14.50. And James had, I don't know, $35 or something refunded in shipping costs because he's a Big Daddy Trifecta collector, and he only paid $10 shipping. David is a repeat buyer. He's international. I don't know where this is headed, but he's picked up a couple of card backs, and they're both die-cast. We've got the die-cast Landspeeder vehicle card back from 1978, went out for the starting bid price of $10. Then picked up the die-cast Twin Pod Cloud Car card back for the starting bid price of $10. But then paid $12 in shipping from me, and whatever global shipping program charged him as well.
Daddy of the Week.
Trifecta Collector.
And you've been seeing him right here, the 1 month Daddy of the Week, 4 weeks in a row. He's gone nuts. He's collected 95% of his collection, all from me. Over $10,000, it's like $11,000 in change he has spent in the last 4 weeks trying to rebuild his childhood collection. And we're going to rattle through them all right now. It's unbelievable. He's got the Cantina Adventure playset, no figures, but it has all the tabs, so it's complete as far as the cardboard and the little tabs for the feet. Went out for $163.50. We've got the Star Wars movie viewer, all complete and working with the sales manual. I don't see a sales manual. But it's working. That's probably, I didn't delete that from a previous listing. So you look at the pictures. Don't, sales manual. Well, I have a sales manual, so if you need a sales manual, I'll get you one. It's just one of the, it's not like the instructions. It's the sales manual. I have a bunch of those. So we'll get you one if you need one. $74 on that. We've got a electronic laser battle game, all complete from 1978. I switched out the box to a nicer one because he asked for it, and he deserves it. So we got it for him. Listen, if you're a 1 month Daddy of the Week, you get special treatment. I promise you. $73 on that. We picked up a Death Star Space Station playset, all complete. With the box, it's beautiful. This is an incredible item. Went out for $425. We picked up that Sice Noodles and the Max Rebo band with the box and the blister that's yellowed and cracking a little bit. Has one of the microphones, the other microphone's broken, and that's about it. And the piano, of course. All went out for $109.50. We got Squid Head. We've hadn't had a Squid Head in a long time. Finally got one in nice condition, and he's all complete for $41. We picked up the Imperial TIE Fighter, the original one, the white one. All complete with the box. It's working. It's beautiful. $127.50. Picked up the radio-controlled R2-D2, all complete with the box. I think there's some inserts and manuals. It doesn't show in the first picture, but I think it's inside the box. Went out for $102.50. We picked up the Slave 1 Boba Fett spaceship. It's all complete with the box from 1981. It's all beautiful. $199.50. The Yoda Dagobah playset, even with the foam. The foam's corroding. It's almost, I'd say 90% of it's there, and it's only missing the R2-D2 levitator, the tiny little piece. It's gone. Everything else is there. It's beautiful. $102.50. Picked up the Millennium Falcon with an incredible box, and he purchased another box to go with it. So I had a loose box. He saw it in the background and says, I need that box too. So we are throwing that box in there as well. And that added another $75 to this amount, but I didn't add it in here. So this amount you see right here is just what he did on eBay. I didn't add the $75 to it. Oh, sorry, guys. All right, and that went out for $357. It was all complete. It even had the training ball, and it worked. It was beautiful. And then we picked up the die-cast X-Wing vehicle card back for $31 to go along with the die-cast X-Wing vehicle that went out for $45.89. And then I'm missing one thing on here. There's an R5D4 he picked up as well. For some reason, it did not include that, so I'm pulling it up right now. Went out for $22.50. Malcolm, my man, thank you so much. You were a big reason why I was able to become positive from this $45,000 collection. I'm so glad to be able to help you. Your story was incredible, and that is exactly why I do what I do, is to help us all get back to that nostalgia we had when we were kids, to recollect these awesome toys that really were for adults. Let's be honest, they're not for kids. And we get to cherish them now. And Malcolm I hope he has a gigantic room for all the stuff that he's purchased. He can display them all, and he can relive all those great memories and stick it to his brother for selling all of his stuff. Yeah, that's what he needs to do. But we'll see him again, I promise you. But we have 2 months off, everybody. So let's get some new daddies of the week, and let's get some trifecta collectas. We get some Big Daddy members. Let's all go nuts. Ariel is a repeat buyer out of New Jersey. Has picked up a bunch of white guys, and you'll see what I'm saying. We got an AT-AT driver with the orange logos, all complete, from 1980 in nice condition for $26. We've got an original Stormtrooper, all complete, the 3-line Hong Kong COO in near mint condition and all complete for $46. And then we've got a split visor Hoth Stormtrooper. He's not cold. He's got the skirt. He's got the blaster in near mint condition for $56 with $15 shipping. Don is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member. And guess what? He told me that I never gave him his free action figures. I screwed up. And it's possible. So when you become a member, you get free action figures, you get stickers, you get that 3D Darth Vader daddy bust, a bunch of other little things I throw in, and I guess I didn't give him his action figures. So now he's got a ton of them coming to him, a big slew of action figures coming his way to make up for that. He picked up a bunch of items. He picked up a Jabba the Hutt playset. He bought outside of eBay because he's a member. He's allowed to do that. And the Turret and Probot playset he also purchased outside of eBay. And so he got a deal on those that helped me out. And then he got a bunch of those action figures to make up for not putting those into his intro perk package when he became a daddy member. And then we also picked up a Hammerhead. He's all complete Hong Kong version in near mint condition and all complete, beautiful. $19.05. Free shipping on the Hammerhead, but I think we charged $20 on those big boxed items. And it's definitely, it's almost exactly the shipping that I am paying right now. I'm paying a little bit more than what I charge him. Dennis is a new buyer out of Nebraska, and he has picked up an ISP-6 mini rig. It's all complete from Macau. It's beautiful. There is no discoloring at all on this vehicle. It's awesome. $61 and $6 shipping. Jose is a new buyer, and he's international. Again, I don't know where this is headed, but he's picked up a couple items. We got that B-Wing pilot all complete, missing the blaster. Where's the blaster, you ask? Well, there's 5 different places this blaster could be. Number 1, it's in a vintage vacuum. It's still sitting there because it got put down in the basement or an attic and nobody ever cleaned it out. So it's sitting there. That's number 1. Number 2, it's still in a shag carpet because your parents haven't replaced the carpet. It's just hidden somewhere in that shag carpet. You don't know where it is. 3, it's in a landfill. That's the other option, landfill, because somebody did clean out that vacuum. It got vacuumed up, and now it's sitting in the landfill. You're never going to find that one, probably, just like the people with the Bitcoin that they've hunted for in the garbage. We got number 4. Number 4 is you were so excited on your way home from Toys R Us when you got that mint on card figure, and you opened it up, and poof, there goes the blaster right out the window or between the seats of the car, and your parents sold the car, or it got smashed. Who knows? It's gone. And then the fifth thing where that blaster could possibly be is it's buried in your backyard. When you were a kid, you were building trenches in the lawn to recreate all those scenes in Hoth and maybe in Endor or on Tatooine, and you didn't even realize it. But yeah, your dad was coming home for dinner, and your mom came out. She saw that you were destroyed the lawn. She said, "Oh my gosh, you better put this back together immediately. Dad's coming home for dinner, and he's gonna smack you around." When he sees what you've done. So you quickly put all the dirt back in and try to get the grass back where you could, and then you realize you're missing a Gamorrean guard pig, a C-3PO, and all the accessories. They're gone somewhere. They're buried there. You never got a chance to go dig them back up. Those are the 5 things where these accessories could possibly be. They're in one of those 5. And that's where this B-Wings pilot's accessory is. It's gone. And he went out for $12.50 because of it. And then we've got a Lando Calrissian. He's all complete. I don't think he's smiling. He's just a normal Lando, near mint condition and all complete for $17.10 with $10 shipping. I believe I just got notification that the meat is done. Hey, it's me, Carl, a rebel soldier. And I'm back on Hoth again, searching for all those amazing perks that come with the Star Wars Daddy membership program here on YouTube, which I just signed up for. At least it's safe here now that the Empire has been destroyed. Wait, what's that? Ah! Oh no, the Wampa got me? The only way for me to get out of this situation is by using the Force. The Force that comes from the Star Wars Daddy membership perks, like member-only monthly giveaways. Free action figures and Star Wars Daddy stickers on your next eBay purchase. Free eBay shipping on all action figures and accessories in the middle and top tiers of memberships. And the Star Wars Daddy t-shirt I'm wearing after certain tenure. There are even more perks, but I don't have time to list them all off with this Wampa situation. I've got to use all of these membership perks. I'm feeling the Force. I'm feeling the Force. Memberships!
Trifecta collector.
Joshua is a trifecta collector. He used to live on a street that I used to love to say, but he no longer does. So we have no more fun with his address. He's picked up a couple of items. We've got that X-Wing Luke Skywalker, his near mint condition and all complete. Maybe it's a solid black blaster. I don't know. $17.50. And then we've also got that PDT-8 complete mini rig. It's all complete from Hong Kong and went out for the starting bid price of only $10. And Joshua got free shipping because he's a trifecta collector. Jeffrey's a repeat buyer out of New York, and he's picked up 3 incredible items. We've got that Give a Show projector. Does anybody even know what this is? I've got tons of them. We're going to be selling them for quite a while here. It's with the box. It's all clean electronics. I just don't have 3D batteries, which it requires. I have 2. So I'm never going to be able to test these because I don't want to go buy more D batteries. They're too expensive. $53 for this. We got a 12-inch C-3PO, all complete with a box. The box is very nice, I think. Looks like it. Went out for $102.50. And then we've got that Boba Fett. It's the last one I have. 15-inch figure with the box from 1979, missing some accessories, but still went out for $132.49 with $50 shipping. Drives me insane, and I still can't figure it out. Jason's a new buyer out of New York, and he's picked up a playset. It's the Hoth Imperial Attack playset, all complete with a box. It's actually all in pretty nice condition overall. Went out for $99. That's the highest we've had in quite a while, with $20 shipping. Jason is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. He's a bodybuilder. Watch out, everybody. And he's picked up a couple items. Well, he doesn't pick up a couple items. He picked up one item, but he's getting something with this item. And he's got another box going on the back end, too. We won't talk about that. He's got a Darth Vader. It's all complete with the tip in mint conditions. A beautiful item. Got it for only $36.33, which is incredible. And free shipping on that because he is a Big Daddy member. And he's also getting his shirt, which is right here. There it is. Members only t-shirt. For being a Big Daddy member for 2 months. There it is. And he's getting that in his box today. Congratulations to Jason. And he picked up an incredible item for a great price. Joseph is a new buyer, and he's international. So again, I don't know where this is headed. But he's picked up the closed belly Tauntaun with a box, and it looks to be all complete, nice condition. I think there might be a glue mark on maybe the reins. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. $74 on this with $15 shipping plus whatever the global shipping program charged him. Thelma is a new buyer out of Texas and has gone nuts. Would have probably been a normal Daddy of the Week if it hadn't been for Malcolm. Picked up 6 boxed items, and it took up an entire extra large Home Depot shipping box. The thing weighed I don't know, 17 pounds. It's unbelievable. Picked up the Ewok Village, all complete with a beautiful box for $201.50. Then picked up the ATST Scout Walker, near complete, just missing that Top Gun, with the box for $64.99. Then picked up the Palatoy Clipper, Hoth Rebel Armored Snowspeeder vehicle with the box. It's beautiful. Went out for $120.50. Then picked up the Battle Damaged X-Wing with the box, all complete, works. All the electronics were great, $107.50. Then the B-Wing, the very awkward sized B-Wing, but it fits inside that box, all complete, and it's working. There was already batteries in it, so somebody had put batteries in it and it hadn't corroded and they were still working. I just clicked the button, it was like bzzz, went nuts. $148.05 on that one. Then picked up the Darth Vader TIE Fighter, all complete with the box, and it works as well. Unbelievable, $134.02 with $160 shipping, and that got engulfed in this gigantic box that weighed a ton. Thank you so much. Adrian's a new buyer out of California. Thank goodness that'll help with the shipping costs. This thing's a big box as well. We got a lot of these today. We got the Hoth Turret and Probot playset, all complete with the box. Went out for $122.50. We've got the Land of the Jawas complete playset. I put Reed on there because after I took the pictures, the flap on the far side that opens completely tore off. It was almost torn off and then it fell off. So I've made sure that that was put into the notes and went out for $172, all complete, beautiful playset. It's one of the great ones. And then we picked up that Creature Cantina complete action playset. Everything's there with the box. Went out for $203.52 along with $55 shipping.
Featured figure.
What's going on, buddy?
You're being put into carbon freeze.
I love you.
I know.
What's going on? Turn round! Chewbacca, I can't see!
You look beautiful. You should wear girls' clothes all the time. Sit down. Come on, talk to me.
I hope Luke made it to the fleet all right.
I'm sure he's fine. He's probably sitting around wondering what we're up to right now.
You know, your friend Lando's very charming, but I don't trust him.
Trust him. He's an old friend of mine.
Graham is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member, and he's picked up a bunch of items, including the feature, which we just saw, the Bespin Han Solo. I'm sure we had some interesting stuff, maybe a deleted scene that you've never seen before, and hopefully we didn't get copyrighted by YouTube. They love to copyright these movie clips. And these all happening right here. It's Bespin Han Solo. He's in near mint condition and all complete. He's a beautiful figure for $22.50. Also picked up the Wicket W. Warwick, all complete in mint condition. The Taiwan version went out for $58.77. We've got an issue, Han Solo. He's got a medical condition. He's got a giant head. And he's in near mint condition and all complete for $26. We then picked up the Ewoks cartoon. King Gornish, near complete. He's missing his staff in near mint condition, but otherwise went out for only $31. That is the steal of the day.
Steal of the day.
And picked up the Bespin security guard in near mint condition and all complete. Went out for $14.50. And the ATST driver near complete because he's missing the blaster. And it's one of those 5 reasons we've already mentioned. It's the Taiwan version and went out for the starting bid price of $10 and $0 shipping because he's a Big Daddy member. Rodney is a repeat buyer. He's a Big Daddy member. And he's warned everybody to stay away from this dewback. And everybody did. He was able to pick up this dewback for an incredible price with an incredible box and all complete $155.49. And he also picked up that twin pod cloud car vehicle with a box, very nice box, and instruction manual. Looks very nice altogether for $71 and only $10 shipping because he got $20 off because he's a Big Daddy member. Wes is a repeat buyer out of California. He's picked up a bunch of items today. We've got that MTV-7 mini rig. It's all complete from Hong Kong for $20.50. We've got the 12-inch Obi-Wan Kenobi all complete with his lightsaber. Went out for $100. We've also a bunch of mini rigs, actually. Cap 2 mini rig, all complete for $19.50. The final mini rig is an AST-5, all complete from Macau, $23.06 with $33 shipping. Vincent is a repeat buyer out of California, has picked up a Bib Fortuna, all complete in near mint condition. It's the Taiwan version for $25.25 with $5 shipping. Steve is a repeat buyer out of New York, has picked up 5 items, some cool items actually. We've got a die-cast armored snowspeeder vehicle, all complete in very nice condition, now for $20.50. We've got Yoda, and he's all complete. We've had a bunch of canes come in with these Yodas, thank goodness, because I've got a stack of them sitting here needing canes, and I don't need any more that don't have canes. Near mint condition, $41. And then we picked up a Droids cartoon figure. It's Jord Dusat, all complete and in nice condition for $76. We picked up a diecast twin pod cloud car complete vehicle, very nice condition for $20.50, and then picked up another Droids cartoon figure, Kez Iban, missing his, well, everything except he's got his little pants, whatever you call them, little skirt. He's in near mint condition for $71 and $15 shipping. Dan is a new buyer out of Missouri. I was just in Missouri, in Branson. You probably saw a lot of those shorts with Yoda, but I'm back now, thank goodness. It was very hot and muggy. Picked up a Power of the Force Last 17 Ramba, no COO figure always, and in near mint condition, just missing everything. $36 with $5 shipping. Tom is a new buyer out of Texas, has picked up Greedo. And Greedo's all complete. He's in near mint condition, Hong Kong COO from 1978. Went out for only $17.50 with $5 shipping. John is a new buyer out of Florida, has picked up an Ewok cartoon figure. It is the Urga Lady Gornish. She's all complete. She did have a coin, but you know, I'm saying the figure as far as her accessories, she didn't have any, so she's complete. In near mint condition, went out for only $66 with $5 shipping. Craig is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member, and he's picked up that land speeder vehicle complete with the box. It's all in working mechanism condition, and it went out for $40 with $15 shipping. Fred is a repeat buyer. He's a daddy member, and he picks up something every single week. He picked up 2 items this week. We've got that Emperor. He's all complete. He's a no COO figure always. In mint condition. It's beautiful. Looks like it came right off the card for only $13.50. That's a screaming deal for Fred. And an AT-AT Commander all complete in near mint condition. Went out for $15.50. Another pretty good deal for Fred. And free shipping because he's a daddy member.
Trifecta collector.
Chuck is a trifecta collector. He's a past daddy of the week. He's a repeat buyer, and he's a Big Daddy member, which makes him that trifecta collector. You can't get any more prestigious than the trifecta collector here with the Star Wars Daddy. He's picked up 2 items. We've got a Weequay. It's all complete in near mint condition. Went out for only $13.55. A pretty good deal. And another good deal on an 8D8 with a circle on his left hip only. And that is all complete because he doesn't come with anything in near mint condition. Went out for only $12.39 with free shipping because he's a Big Daddy trifecta collector. Bob is a new buyer and he's a fellow Oregonian, so it'll make the shipping very reasonable for me on this one. He's picked up that electronic battle command game. Is all complete with all the inserts, everything. This thing was jam-packed, awesome, and in great condition, clean electronics. I don't want to put in like the 8 AAA batteries to see if it works. They look like they've never been used. So they have to work. So I mark it as such. And this went out for $152.50 with $15 shipping. Andy is a repeat buyer and he is a daddy member. And today he's getting his perk package for becoming a member. We got the daddy bus. There's one that's painted and it's signed number 42, I believe, is what he has in his box with a bunch of other cool stuff that we threw in there. He's got some action cards. He's got an action figure. He's got Star Wars Daddy stickers. All kinds of cool stuff has been thrown into his box today. So he's got all that stuff knocked out now. He just has to wait 6 months to get his Star Wars Daddy t-shirt like we've been seeing in this video. And he picked up today an Ewok Combat Glider. It's all complete with a very nice box with the manual from 1984. Went out for $84.77. Picked up a Y-Wing from the unboxing videos that I talked about in the beginning. this is the one. And it came with a pretty decent box overall, and it works, and it's all complete. The bomb is broken, but it still displays fine. Went out for $168.50. That's probably a pretty good deal. And then picked up the die-cast Darth Vader TIE Fighter vehicle card back from 1978 for $17.29 and paid $45 shipping. Steve is a new buyer out of North Carolina, has picked up my C-3PO. And this one was in near mint condition. The paint was beautiful. I would assume that the joints were better than just super loose because he's standing pretty easily there. $20.50 plus $5 shipping. Dean is a repeat buyer. He is a daddy member, and he's from Virginia, and he's picked up an incredible item. It's that Han Solo Empire Strikes Back blaster, the handheld, the one that you play with yourself. And it's from Macau, and it's working. It's in incredible condition from 1978. Went out for $70.99 with $10 shipping.
Trifecta Collector.
Shane is a Trifecta Collector. He's a repeat buyer. He's a past Daddy of the Week, and he's a big Daddy member. And outside of eBay, he picked up the Jew game. And here it is, a Jew game. It's that board game, Escape from the Death Star, but it's Jew game. This one is from... it's Canada, but I think it's the French version. Jeu game is what it is. He picked that up outside of eBay. He didn't want to have to go into a bidding war. He picked that up, and he picked up a bunch of other items, and he got a 3D printed, I think it's a Dianoga Trash Monster. I can't remember. But he got that so he could get an extra entry into the members-only monthly drawing that's coming up here soon. He picked up a Carl, the Rebel Soldier complete action figure. I'm just reading it right off the thing. I have no creativity at this point of the video. Went out for $16.50. He got his boss, Bob, who's a Rebel commander, for near mint condition and all complete from 1980, $20.50. And then we've got that size Snoodles. He's missing his microphone, but he's in near mint condition, beautiful, for $31. And free shipping because he's a Big Daddy member.
Trifecta Collector.
And another Big Daddy member, a Trifecta Collector, Bobby. Look at all these items that he picked up outside of eBay. We got an AT-ST, and it does have the top gun. He picked up a reproduction chin gun for an AT-AT. We've got, look at that, a Warwick, all complete, last 17 pound of the Force, beautiful item. We've got a blaster for his Boba Fett right there. It's a blue-black blaster, Imperial blaster. And then look at this. Oh my gosh. How beautiful is she? She's all complete too. There's the blaster about her feet. And picked up that. And where's the top gun? Oh, and then some reins for a Tauntaun. Oh, the gun is with Warwick. Okay, is all in there. So we're going to get that out to Bobby. And he purchased that outside of eBay, but wanted to give him a shout out because nobody would have known that he purchased a bunch of items. So that's going out as well. All right, we did it. We got through all those items. I am exhausted. The stack of boxes at the front of my door is unbelievable. We've got to go to FedEx. We've got to go to the post office. My truck is going to be filled with these boxes as I take them and drop them off everywhere. It's going to be absolutely nuts. And I had to walk up the stairs with each one of these. Thank goodness my wife helps me because my back would be killing me. Actually, it already is. Because just packaging all these things, I'm bending over all the time. I'm picking up this, I'm putting it there, I'm putting packaging in this box, I'm lifting this box over here. It is quite a workout to get all these items out to you guys, but that's what we're doing. We got to get through all these items. That $45,000 collection's down to maybe, I would say we're down to maybe a little over a fifth of the items are left. Maybe more. It could actually be a little bit more. Maybe, how about 3/8? What does that even mean? I don't know. I think it's maybe like 3/8 is left. It's still enough that I cannot get my second car in the garage. So that's, I've got a 1948 street rod, custom street rod that's over at my parents' house because I had to move it out of the garage to put in that gigantic collection and have it stored somewhere. So we're not even close to getting that car back in. So we will, we'll see what happens here. I got to get this stuff out of here in the next month. So by the end of July, that entire collection will be out of here in some way, shape, or form. Mostly through eBay, but I might have a friend come in and just clean out whatever's left because it's going to be like, you know, the kind of like crummier boxes or some things that aren't complete. So I'm going to do my best to find all the stuff that's left that's complete, get those things listed, get them out to you guys. And then whatever is kind of like, I don't know, I'll maybe part some stuff out. I don't know. We'll see what I'll do, but I got to get rid of all that stuff in the garage. But we went nuts. Malcolm went nuts. He's made a new record. He had a new record, I think, already with the 3 weeks in a row. I don't think we had anybody else with 3 weeks in a row. I think we had like a 2 weeks, and then somebody missed it, and then they got it in the 4th week. They got their 3rd week. Something like that. But he's done 4 weeks in a row. It's a whole month of him being the daddy of the week, and he got this shout out that's sitting right here. Now, he's taking a break for at least 2 months. We won't see him until maybe September. Where he's got a couple items he needs to get. But really, him being at 95% of his collection, it's not like he's going to be going in and trying to bid on everything. He's got everything that he needs now, except for a small amount of items that are actually very scarce and very expensive, and I don't have them. So he's not going to be purchasing them through me unless I get them in some collection. But those items I need in my collection too. So I'd have to get 2 in order for him to be able to purchase those from me. So we'll see what happens. But guys, it's up for grabs. Anybody can now be the daddy of the week. It's bid away this coming week. We got tons of incredible items, and they're popping up right now. They're right there. You see them. There's a short. It's on YouTube. You can go watch it there too. You can go to my links down below in the description of this video. You can see eBay, TikTok, Instagram, all my email address, membership links, all that stuff that you need is down below in the description. But you're seeing it. We got a yak face. We got a Jedi Luke with an orange cape. We got a Squid Head with an orange cape. We have Last 17 figures. I think there's a Droids cartoon figure and maybe an Ewoks cartoon figure. I can't remember. We got all kinds of play sets, vehicles, all the stuff you need is happening right here to fill those holes in your collection. And remember what I told you. We got to hit that like, right? That's important. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification. Be notified of all this content I'm about to tell you about right now. Next Sunday, this Sunday coming up, the one that's happening. We're going to do a June mail haul video. I do this every single month at the end of the month. I'm going to show you everything that the Star Wars daddy is personally collecting, putting into his collection, the things I'm keeping, or things I'm getting back from grading, or things that I'm going out and purchasing on different Facebook groups or on eBay. And there's a pile that sits right over here. It takes up a ton of space, and every month I have way too many items. And we go over all the things I'm adding to my collection. I can tell you right now, I'll give you a little hint. We've got some Star Wars mint on card graded items. We have some Star Wars loose graded items. We have some modern stuff, some vintage stuff. We've got He-Man. What? He-Man. We've got some 3D printed incredible items you have to see. And I think we have some graded comics, and we might even have a graded VHS. What? So listen, you got to watch those videos if you want to know what I'm collecting and to see some other stuff besides Star Wars, but it's mostly Star Wars, but to see some other stuff besides action figures and whatnot. Definitely is going to happen on those mail haul videos that are coming up this Sunday. Next Sunday, so not this Sunday, but the one that's coming up beyond that Sunday, is going to be a CAS unboxing. Well, it's supposed to be, because they're supposed to have all these items out to me ASAP. And it's been 90 days, but they have not met the 90-day threshold, which they say that they are trying to meet. So I'm hoping by the time in 2 weeks, I will have another batch of items come to me. I have some coming right now that'll make up half the video, but the other half of the video is these ones that are kind of like delayed. So hopefully they'll get those things done. They'll get those things out to me. We'll have a CAS unboxing video in 2 Sundays. And there's some incredible items. I think a lot of it's modern. And then we have something, we have an Indiana Jones. And then we have something that is not an action figure that's graded. So you got to check out that video. All right, guys, listen. I can tell you right now, we're already at our goal, even though it doesn't show it here. All the bidding that's happened so far this week in just a couple days, we have already shattered this goal. So, man, I thought it was going to be some exciting thing this video. We were going to hit it, and everybody's going to watch to see if we did it, but it's going to happen this next video. So episode 81, which comes out next Wednesday, is going to show you where we're at. And then every week from there, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show the profit. So we'll just have a plus sign and how much profit we're getting every single week until I've exhausted all these collections that we have here and what's in the garage. Then we'll see what I really made from this $45,000 collection, which I thought I was going to lose money in. And it looks like I'm going to actually make very good money like I thought I was going to. I don't know how I thought I was going to lose money. I took a whole inventory. But things just exploded once I got this and started listing these items. And that's thanks to Malcolm right here. It's thanks to all of you guys that made purchases. It's thank you to all of my members that purchased outside of eBay. You guys really helped get every week this big boost every single week and less fees for me. So I really do appreciate all of that support. Now you probably are I just said memberships, so you probably saw that commercial with Carl. Pretty creative, huh? And gave you a lot of good information. So if you're interested in joining memberships to get discounts on your shipping that happens here on the eBay items that you're bidding on and winning, if you want a free Star Wars Daddy t-shirt, if you want a 3D printed Darth Vader Daddy bust, it only comes for members. If you want to be a part of the monthly members only drawings that happen every single month, if you want access to not have to bid on items and to purchase things outside of eBay directly through me, please go down into the links below. We've got, TikTok, Instagram, eBay. We've got the membership link. We got my email. Just make sure to reach out to me on my email if you're trying to do something outside of eBay. If you're talking about purchasing something and you don't want to do it on eBay, we can't have those conversations with eBay. So make sure to email me at thestarwarsdaddy@gmail.com. You guys, we did it. We're there. Can't wait to look at next week's results and to see how far we push into the positive just 1 week into it. Thank you for all the support. Thanks for bidding. Even if you didn't win, you helped get these prices at the prices that they got to. Thank you for purchasing outside of eBay if you're a member and all that stuff. I've already said it. You guys, I do this for you, and all your guys' support keeps this channel going. So I appreciate everything you can do, whether it's just hitting the like, if it's commenting down below, if it's forwarding this on to somebody else you think would appreciate it, if it's joining memberships. All those little things help this channel grow. It tells YouTube, man, there's so much activity happening with Star Wars Daddy. Let's put him in front of all these other people that haven't found him yet. And then this channel continues to grow. So I appreciate all the support. And until the next time, you guys, what shirt am I wearing? It's brand new. It's not my favorite. It looked way cooler on the website, but it's Darth Maul and Darth Vader, and it's kind of a cheap shirt, but I guess I'll wear it. Who is your daddy? We're gonna lick each other. my buddy, he goes and purchases from. Why am I telling you that? Again, stuff from no. Steven is a new. I'm gonna kill myself. Hello, go back. What are we doing? Hello, eBay. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. We got a whole chaotic mess happening. Every click I do is doing something that is not what I'm doing. Have I been hacked? Am I hacked? Why isn't anything working? Dude, I don't know what's going on. I couldn't tell you what's going on. I hit back and it opens up a new window and I can't open the window. Hello? Is the mouse not working? Dude, what? We have 18... Dude, what is happening? We have 18 browsers that just opened, all on their own. Every click I do is doing something the opposite of what it's supposed to do. No clicks are working. The click doesn't work. I'm probably going to lose it. I would assume I'm going to lose it. Let me close these 100 browsers that just opened. Here we go. Oh, here we go. No, it's still not working. What the hell just happened? Steven is a new buyer. And picked it up. We'll see. I'm an idiot. Dennis is a new buyer. We've got. Oh, hey, go back. Start over. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget. Well, how can you forget something if I never told you about it? Okay, shut up.